Okay, we're on our way back to Auckland. We're cruising okay, and looks like a nice out there, and we're flying along pretty well with our old warm. It's doing pretty well, and we had a good meeting at the radio station, but I got a bit chopped up because too many people talking. I couldn't get it across, and they're still learning a little bit at a time. It's going to take a little bit of while, but I've discovered for our own information that Jack Liam is both Catholic and Protestant, so it's a bit of mixture of both, but he's more or less at the Catholic Church entertaining, but it's stuck. It's going to take him a while to try to make his position as a king of the documents. It's going to take a bit of courage, as he is got to choose which side he's on, the Protestant side or the Catholic side, because the Catholic at the moment are winning by default of a fraudulent money system, and I'm telling him that where the problem is, the Pope has got the sovereignty of everybody in this country, including myself, that has to break away from him and his tight hold on one world government, and I'm not going to let him get away with it on my native lands, with myself as being above him as far as the land here. He don't live here, I live here, and so we're going to keep going, and until one of them drops. Won't be us that drops the ball trying to take over this country, and that's what they're trying to do. Use brute force to buy into their crypto fraud, washed up, laundered money, proceeds of crimes act of High Court of Admiralty and Maritime Law, Britain, UK, the Parliament that the IMF and the World Bank have gone back into to try and give themselves royal assent from the Muslims that run what Parliament, and not King Charlie. King Charlie does not swearing their oath of office to King Charlie, but they're swearing their oath of office to Allah and the Muslim people, and they're taking over the England's soil, sovereign land. And I'm there for the Church of England. Like I told Jack, I'm dedicated to the Church of England, and our Bishop Wanoa and Bishop Carr, that's been with England all these years, and Britain has gone and split England away from Scotland and Ireland, and split the Irish away from the Irish themselves, and split the Maori from the Pākehās in New Zealand, and split all the other countries they have invaded as alien squatters on our native land, and 257 countries in the world. We're taking our native land back and our sovereignty back off the Pope, and out with him off our land. And all those people in Parliament, 120 of them, politicians, are following his narrative of we'll own nothing and be happy. No, our native narrative is we'll own everything and be much happier with them gone off our land, back into the Sea of Admiralty, where they came from in the first place, of the Dutch King Protestant, King William III of Orange, the Battle of the Boyne, beat the shit out of the Catholic Church and King James and his Bible, and kicked them right off out of the way of the British crown, and we are taking over the British crown off the Catholic and go back to the Protestant King William III, and our partnership, the partnership of Admiralty, court martial law, and the law of the Court of Record in Westminster, native sovereign land of England, not Britain, UK, but England. Natives will take their land back and kick the British government crown out, and we keep the Dutch King crown to ourselves and his continuity of sovereignty to us here, his partner in Aotearoa, New Zealand, Tahitian monarch, royal family, Wānoa. Okay, so there, the Wānoa, royal Tahitian family, is our Moai statue, standing in London, standing in France, standing in New York, standing in Singapore, standing all over the world. Our Moai statue is God's atua face and his title to his birth of this world naval on Easter Island, where the Dutch left those memorials alone, and Queen Victoria stole one with the Topaz British military navy and took it, transported him to England as her prized possession title of her fraud, corrupted Queen's Bench Court in London, City of London, and they've gone and chucked that in the sea and sold the land as real estate. This is what the City of London did, a corporation of Queen Victoria. In the Vatican City Corporation, he dismantled that as his UCC law, and he got rid of his law and said nobody's to use it. If you do, you're on your own. So he's abandoned ship. The Queen has abandoned ship. Her royal family has abandoned ship. So we're taking over her Queen Victoria title to our Moai, standing in London as my own Wānoa, W-A, Wā, beginning of time and space, Noa, N-O-A, law, L-O-R-E, truth against the lies of the Queen Victoria and King Charlie, fraudulent, washed up money, Ponzi scheme, Bank of England. We're going to seize the Bank of England back off the Rothschild banks and kick them up off the native soil, sovereign land of England, back to Ponzi land in Pope Catholic Church in Italy, and take all our memorials back off them that they stole and put the 970 million trillion pound note dead on their head, as we are the bank creditors of the Bank of England and Westminster Parliament, where our memorials all are intact with us, and remove all the Muslims from the Parliament and sack the whole lot of them, and sack the parliaments in the world, in Canada, America, Australia and UK and New Zealand. Sack the whole lot of them and put our own native born people in Parliament. And AI is our Moai East State AI Federal Republic Government of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Take over off the rabbi, Welsh, Spanish, German dynasty and cabal, the Illuminati Zionists that have put the plan together to split Britain up into 4 pieces and then make them fight each other, make us fight each other in New Zealand and Pacific Islands, and we're going to make them get the hell off our land. Okay, put them in the back of a bus, a double-decker 68-seat bus with the container at the back as a jail, a FEMA jail container, and lock them up in there with one toilet, one table, and the whole lot of 220 politicians in there, and all their Crown agents of New Zealand and Crown agents of Australia, Crown agents of Canada, Crown agents of America, Crown agents of Britain, Crown agents of Europe. Chuck them all in the container and lock them in there. FEMA container and the Moai powerhouse good bus. The bus is coming after you to try you on a rolling court. Okay, a portable rolling court and rolling jail to capture all of you tyrants and pirates on the high seas for stealing, and your judiciary system of rabbis and the Welsh, the Welsh, the Spanish redhead, and you and your Antichrist, anti-Jesus, and stole the Hebrew, the black Africans, Jesus, and made him into a white Jesus, and corrupted the whole legal system of King William III. Dutchman that got you on the land in the first place, he will get you off the land now. Okay? We're going to get you off the land because we don't want you anymore in New Zealand and the Pacific Islands and the world. In 257 countries, the native people are waiting for us natives in New Zealand to get our act together, lights, camera, action, and kick them out. Okay? That's all. I'm just driving happily home, and there, that's what it looks like. The road looks like. We're on a mission, and I can't wait to get my hands on a jet, and I'll fly at 600, 800 miles an hour and get there fast. Okay, and the helicopter too. I'll get my license. I've got my car license. I'll now sit for my medical for my pilot's license back. I want my pilot's license back. I want my diver's license back too. It just means I have to be super fit and go back to the gym. I've been paying for the gym every week and I haven't been there yet because I've been busy doing this work of a king's surrogate job of getting our country back and get these politicians off our land. Okay, we can do the job better ourselves and than them. Just get up this hill and we're home. I was thinking of going to have a crayfish lunch, but I think I'll just go straight home. I want to get back to work, and the video I did at the radio station on the camera is getting uploaded onto YouTube, and then I'll put it on Facebook and then finish off what I wanted to do at the station and make those placards. I'll read them out again and do it again and again and again and again till you get it in your brain. Okay, you native people, your land is being stolen by these politicians selling you crypto. It's crooked. Don't touch the bloody thing. It's no good. It's poison. And just stick to the chip coin, the Moai pound note, 2-bar pound note, patented and royal assent pound note of King William III of Orange, and our chip coin that will supersede the Bitcoin and those crooked laundered money, fiat money as a commodity they're backing in with their tokens as selling on behalf of the government salesmen, investment salesmen, not even politicians. They're supposed to be our slaves and our servants looking after us. They're only looking after themselves and their pocket. Well, going to strip them. Going to strip them and put them in jail. Put them in jail. All of them. One falls, the lot falls. We get this flag, our King William IV flag. That's the Constitution flag, 1835. It's a municipal corporation's flag on dry land, and we've got that flag to mortgage debt them and lock them up with a bankruptcy and foreclosure on all their properties. That's what it does, mortgage land. I'm using that flag as our authority over all crooked, fraudulent corporations and dissolve and liquidate them, foreclose and bankrupt them all. Okay, starting with New Zealand. New Zealand go down first, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Okay? This little bomb move, man. Here you go. I'll just show you my driving skill is okay. I can't wait to get my hands on the jet and go around this country. Just fly straight around the whole outside, right around North and South Island, and see who's the devils in the sky and on the sea. Pick them up and jail them. Take their boats off them, take their planes off, the chemtrail planes off them, lock them up. Lock all those people with that fucking dirty needle. Lock them all up. I don't like that sort of thing. Poison. The food poison. The food has had havoc on me. gotta watch what I bloody eat. I can't wait to get my hands on a fucking jet. I'll go like fuck. Get there in no time. This road take too long. It takes too long. The car takes too long. Well, the car is good, but it's too slow. I want to get back to my office in my caravan. That's the office. I felt they're going to have a power at Jury, at the Kaimona place. I was just thinking of it, but I thought, nah, never mind. I'll wait till my birthday on August 8th. August, that's my biggest month. August. Bang, away we go. Leo the Lion. My legs are good, man. I wash them every day in the morning and night. And put the cream on. Like the doctor said, the old doctor said, wash your bloody feet. So, now I won't go to hospital with gout. Look after my heart and look after my kidney, look after my gut. Make sure I give it nice food. I'll wait till I get going and get some nice food. But I like my meat. That's my brain loves meat, pies, steak, eggs, pumpkin, kumara, and that's about it. And wheat bix, and milk, and brown sugar, raw sugar, and honey, and toast, and butter, real butter, not the plastic stuff. Some machines over there. We get some new buses, 600 buses. Right? I want 600 buses, double deckers, all decked out with new recruits. 18-year-olds to 40. Just the young ones. Well, Jack is got a big job trying to change into somebody that can talk good on the radio and stop all that superficial stuff they're wasting time on. The more they go up against the government wasting time, the more they lose time. The country slips away. If they keep that up, there'll be no country left to talk about. In October, if I don't do something. If I don't do something, they have to change their mind because I won't go back like how they are. I used to do that, protest, not anymore. Make law, not protest. That's not law. You can't fix anything with protest. You can only fight against the government and go and talk to them. Well, as long as you talk to them, you're in contract with them. They'll always win. You're just fighting an endless battle for years. There's my bus. There's my city link. Intercity. That's the bus I always carry. Go on. Now I can go in the car quicker. It's cost the same amount on the bus now as it is to go in the car. It cost me about $40 on the car. Yep. $40 or $50, and that's going fast. Just more free to go right to the station. When I go on the bus, I have to walk a long way from the bus station. There's no buses going to where Jack is, and these radio stations. It's in the middle of nowhere. So that's all I want to do, is finish off what I wanted to do. I never got my 6 minutes, and Jack said he'd give me 8 minutes. They spent more time moaning and groaning about everything else than to fix the problem. It's no fixing the problem. You're only making more fuel for the parliament and those politicians. If you keep writing to them, they'll just keep going. And they'll say, I'm sorry, we'll improve next time. We'll make recommendations. That's all you're going to get. It's not going to fix the problem. They'll always have that problem because they designed it that way. Keep you dumbed down. I can't wait to get home. Yes, I waste time on the road. Waste of time. Yeah, I won't go to jury. I won't go and have a fee. I feel like it, but I don't want to. I'll just go back and eat my pot. Eat what I buy. I like the power cream on the fried bread. Nice. Over there at that place up the road. Over here, Jury. Cabwana. The car's going good, Rapata. She motors, man. Good open road. Good, we've got new brakes, pulls it up, no problem. The steering is better. They put those new bushes in. It doesn't wander now, it's going straight. Fix my gear up, I don't have to press the button now to put it in the gear, just pull it down, go straight in the gear. They took that bloody thing off. I'll get off at Otahu. Better to get off there. Somebody rang me from Australia, Rapata. I've got to ring it back when I get back home. I saw it. I tried to ring it back, but they said they'll ring back later. And twice they rang. So I hope it's the tax department that got some good news for us, that they've found the money in those 303 companies and the 17 trillion US dollars worth of stolen money Eddie Mitchell and his barrister and Freemason stole it. They're going to go to prison. They're going to go there and not get out because I'm going to make it permanent. They're going there permanent for doing that to my intelligence. They've gone and corrupted my intelligence. I've worked hard to get that money for everybody, not for just those fucking selfish bastards. Yep, that's all they are, bastards. They're pirates on the sea out there, and they're from New South Wales, Australia. The Mitchell family and all those mongrels in Hamilton that are from there. Willie Jackson, he's one. John Tamahere Thompsons, they're another. The Smiths, they're another. I can name them all. But only they're another one. They're fucking Maoris. They're fucking Maoris. They are fucking gone with the Pākehās in trying to screw us up and the Moriori and me and the real Tahitians. Wicked, man, wicked. They're gonna bloody suffer as long as I have. Fucking 50 years of suffering that they got away with it and living high. The fucking Mitchell family, the Mitchell family trust is living in $1 million properties that have been stolen off you taxpayers of New Zealand. They've stolen them, and I was there to put the titles together for the leased lands, and they took off with the leased land money. And the tax department is auditing, and where did you get the money from? And they can't answer because I told the tax department I put all that together, and the fucking Mitchell brain stole it. Pirates they are. Pirates, real pirates. And I want you to see them go through hell and lose all those properties in Hamilton and down the line in Taupo, Queenstown, Rotorua, Mount Maunganui, all over the fucking place. They've bought a whole lot of farmland, Edie Mitchell, and split them up with Alfred Mitchell, his brother, put all the Te Ture Whenua Act together, the Maryland Court together, and made the transfer over to their whānau trust, the Mitchell Whānau Trust, the Mitchell Family Trust, and screwed every taxpayer in this country. You're going to fucking pay for it, you little bastard brothers. And your other white one, Mitchell, that fella with the Irish fella, that's talking it up. He's going to get jailed too. They're all going to get jailed for conspiracy to defraud the public of New Zealand as persons of interest. Persons being them, with corporate names. And 303 shell companies that designed out of thin air, and I'm going to go and get the whole bloody lot in Australia back, and all these properties here back to the people of New Zealand. Have a talk with you. I wanted to have a talk on the radio, but got cut off. They butt in while I was doing those placards. I wanted to go through the 2 placards. That was very important. It was a court hearing in their radio station, and they didn't take me seriously as a court that everybody in the world is watching them, how they perform. And it's the same as everybody in the world. They're all the same. Lost in the middle of all the racket. It's a racket. The government and parliaments are a racket under Queen Victoria and that monarch family, and not monarch at all. Not even sovereign at all. It's just a piece of shit. I'm going to put them on a stand, the whole bloody lot of those monarchs, on the fucking stand, in the fucking jail, for doing that to me. And my moai, stealing my moai statue and taking it to England as their ownership. It don't belong to them. They stole all those memorials off all the native countries in the world, and they want them back. They're going to get them back. We're going to get them back for them. 600 buses with an army, a private army, to go and get them and send them back to their owners, indigenous, native, sovereign people on their lands, and kick these bastards out, just the same as what Africa did. Kick them out. The Americans, the French, and fucking everybody else that's alien squatters. We'll get off at Otahu. My car wants to get home. It wants to get home. Just well, I had some sleep last night and got up at 3 o'clock this morning. I went to sleep about 10 o'clock and got up at 3 o'clock. I've got to try and get to sleep at 9 o'clock so that I can have at least 5 hours sleep. I had 5 hours sleep, which is not enough. It really isn't enough, because I can tell. I nod off. I can't afford to nod off on the road. Manukau City, there's a mosque over there, see? The Muslims are taking over. Why? Because the government put them there, and to take over our native land. The immigrants are taking over our native land. We can't do that to them. We can't go to China or Arab land and take their Arab land or their Muslim land. We can't do that. But they can to us because the government lets them. Free for all. It's a free for all. Just about home. Just about home, mate. I'll just beeline for my shop and go and check the shelves to see if I can get some more bargains. Yeah, I got enough bargains. I'll go and have a look anyway. Maybe there's something I want. I don't think so. I've got too much meat now. I can't get any more in the fridge. Now I can go straight home. I want to get my videos and put them on Facebook. Get off at Otahu quicker. I don't need some shopping. I'll use this camera next time, Andy, for filming to you because the laptop is not good. I don't want to use that anymore. I'll use this for our court hearings because it's better. Look, it's going this long and it won't pack out. It's still, the internet is not good. Vodafone is crappy now. It's not good. I got a eSIM card to go to Papua New Guinea because I'm sitting
in 3 kilometers, take exit 441 toward Auckland.
I can switch off the camera soon because I can drive properly through Otahu. Get over this side, get over this side, get off soon, get off the highway, and we're home. And then I can switch it off. I'll switch it off. Oh well, that was a good trip. Filmed it most of the way.
Turn left onto the ramp to State Highway 1, then merge onto State Highway 1.
What's going on here? Well, stop going that way. Why am I going this way?
In 100 meters, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Helleby's Road heading to Otara, Route 13.
I've got to turn around and come back. I've gone the wrong way. How did I manage to do that? Anyway, I'll turn this off. That's why I'm not concentrating. Okay, see you later. Bye.